Hello, my name is Shayla and I'm here to tell you my story of my journey of mental health throughout elementary and high school. When I was in 6th grade is when it all started. It was the first time that I didn't really have that many friends. I honestly tried really hard to fit in. I did ridiculous things, convinced my mom to buy me ridiculous things to wear. And, but like I didn't really fit in. I was kind of that weird kid that tried too hard. And that's when I started cutting myself. From then, I didn't try to stop until 8th grade, but when I did, I replaced it with something not so much better. I started not eating. Not because I had like really any issues with my body image. All of my issues were just about like social issues of like awkwardness, but I did that as a pain replacer for cutting myself, which was not good either, and I didn't really stop that till after my freshman year. And throughout all of this, just various things happened with friends causing me to be depressed and be really anxious. I started to become really awkward. I literally overthought every single thing that I did. It was crazy. Like the thoughts that I would have. One day in 6th grade, I remember this one day in 6th grade year, I would not cough or sneeze the whole day, and I was just like all choked up because I was embarrassed by it. I don't know, it was really weird. But if I had had counselors, then I think things would have been a lot different. For elementary and secondary schools with 500 to 749 students, there's only one counselor required. And then for 750 to 999 students, 1.5 counselors is required, which is a weird number. And then for secondary schools with 750 to 999 students, there must be at least 2 school counselors employed. That is crazy. That is not enough. And from what I remember, my school counselors mainly ended up, we were told we could go to them to talk to them about other things, but we mainly went to them for scheduling and in high school about scholarships. We did not use them for mental health at all. And I just think if more funding was put towards counselors, we'd have a lot less issues in our schools, because then students would be getting the helps that they needed. If we could meet with counselors once a week or had enough, one counselor per grade, depending on how big the school is, that would be awesome. It's a big thing to shoot for, but I just think ultimately that would be the goal to go towards, because we're putting funding into other things in school that beautifying them, the campus, that kind of funding. And I think if we use that for hiring more counselors, kids could benefit a lot from it. There's a lot of students that struggle with issues of depression and anxiety, and they don't have anyone to talk to, and so they don't know how to cope, and they just end up becoming really extremely awkward. Thankfully, I found help other places, or they end up becoming really introverted, even if that wasn't their original personality, or they you take it a step further. Sometimes this is the students that end up bringing weapons to school and threatening other kids, because we should have a preventative approach. We shouldn't just be punishing them. We should be trying to prevent the situation from ever happening, prevent those kids from ever even bringing weapons to school. And we could do that by just having more counselors, giving them the help they need, finding these signs early, and really paying attention to the kids in our schools. I really hope that this inspired you in some way or meant something to you, and I encourage everyone else to share a quick little video of their mental health story and what they think that we should do to get mental health more importance in our schools. Thank you.